That was so, everybody standing up. Y'all make me want to go back to fired up. There you go. All right, so our congressman has not made it here this evening just yet, so we're going to continue on with the program. We're going to go on to our awards portion. And at this time, Miss Kimberly Haynes is going to come up, and she's going to present the JK Haynes Award of Advocacy in Action. And she's going to present that award to one of my beloved political mentors, Patricia Haynes Smith.
Thank you, Dawn. It warms my heart to be able to present this award to my aunt, Patricia Haynes Smith. When Dawn called me and asked me to present the award, I stopped what I was doing, came all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm gonna let you know it is good to be home, y'all. It is so good to be home. She wanted me to discuss a little bit about my grandfather's legacy and what he's meant to Louisiana. And I guess I didn't realize the magnitude of his accomplishments until I went away from school and I'd meet people from Louisiana and Baton Rouge, and I'd tell them who I was, and they were like, "Are you related to JK Haynes? Are you in the Haynes family?" And I was like, "Yes." And they'd be like, recount countless stories and stories about how he helped them in some kind of way. And so it really made me feel good to know that I was a part of that deep, deep, deep Southern Louisiana legacy. Patricia Haynes Smith embodies that legacy. She is an advocate of children, of education, of Louisiana, and that's what my grandfather stood for. He was a forefather and giant in the educational system here in Louisiana. He believed in the children and he wanted to see them succeed. He believed in our teachers, who are the foundation of our children in our country, and he wanted to make sure that they were able to be paid just as much as everybody else, our African American teachers. He helped in the desegregation, he helped in the civil rights movement, and he was definitely a gentle giant. He was a very humble man, never wanting to get any accolades. He often told me, do your best and be about people. Don't toot your own horn, because when you are about the business of taking care of people, people will know your accomplishments, and your accomplishments will speak for themselves. So I cannot think of a better person, Auntie Pat. My dad, when he was alive, and Pat would always clown about being play brother and sister. So I always grew up thinking she was my play aunt. She's my aunt. So this award is so very fitting for me to present to a woman who believes in excellence, who is an advocate of education, and speaks nothing more than doing excellent in the educational system. I was in the legislature just a couple of months ago, I guess, because we were just awarded JK Haynes Middle School, and my mom called Pat, and she's like, "Pat, I need you down here at the legislature. I need somebody to come talk to us and come talk to the legislature, the Bessie board, and let them know exactly what we're doing through JK Haynes Elementary School." And Pat was there at the drop of a dime, and she spoke on our behalf wholeheartedly, and she is definitely a family member. I'm so glad to be here to be able to give her this award in my grandfather's name, JK Haynes Sr. Thank you so much for all you do, and we look forward to seeing what else you have in store.
I want you all to know how humbled I am to receive an award in the name of JK Haynes. And the reason is, Maurice, her father, and I went to high school at Southern Lab together, and everybody wanted to know if we were related, and he automatically said, yes, we are. We're not related at all. But we stuck together on that cousin, brother, sister. And I told him one day, I said, I want to meet your dad. And so I'll never forget this. We walked into that office and Maurice said, Daddy, I want you to meet your daughter you didn't tell me about. And from then on, it was like I was a part of that family. And Maurice and I were very close, and his wife, and I mean the kids. I mean, it was just a great, just enthusiasm to know the family and to know the legacy of JK. And so to receive this award with his name on it, truly, truly is humbling to me, because I know what he stood for in education. And I can tell you that I can only do the best that I can do and what I feel is right for the children of the state of Louisiana. Thank you so much for this.